Hey folks, today I'd like to dive into something that every player cares about. How to make a character actually stands out and doesn't get forgotten within 3 sessions. We've all seen it happen. Someone shows up with Rogar the Brooding, a character who spends the whole campaign sulking in the corner, refusing every quest. Still somehow I have no backstory. Yeah, that's not ideal. So, if you're building your first ever character, or your 25th, I'd like to walk you through 3 simple tips and a few bonus tricks along the way to help you make that character and make sure that the people at the table will love and actually remember, yourself included. So let's go with tip number 1. Be brave, or at least be willing to be brave. I get it. Some characters are shy, some are reluctant, some just want to stay home and make jam, I guess. But here's the thing. TTRPGs, D&D, they're games about saying yes to that adventure, or you're not doing anything. And your character's a walking excuse machine. Your party's going to spend more time dragging them along than actually doing any kind of adventuring and having fun. Now, I'm not saying your character should be fearless at all. Think Bilbo Baggins. He didn't start out being brave. He just wanted to stay home with his mother's doilies, drink some tea, tend his garden. In the end, he still went. Or Sokka from Avatar, The Last Airbender. He wasn't always powerful, or at all, but he showed up when it mattered, boomerang ready, mild panic in his eyes, became a fearless leader. You don't need to make a fearless hero. You just need to make someone, well, who steps up when the dice hit the table. Someone who will say yes, even if they're screaming internally and they really don't want to go. They do it anyway. Tip number 2. Make your character good at something, please. Anything. I know, flawed characters are interesting, and that is true. But your party shouldn't have to carry a character who's just bad at everything. Don't be the adventurer who can't hit anything, can't talk to anyone. Pick 1 or 2 things your character's actually good at, and lean into them. Maybe you're a rogue who's unbeatable at picking locks. Lean into that. Maybe you're a bard with a silver tongue and terrible decision-making skills. Maybe you're a warforged who just likes to punch things until the problem just goes away. The point is, your character should feel useful at the table. It's fun for you, and it's fun for your fellow players. Nobody enjoys being comic relief by accident for 10 sessions straight. And no, this doesn't mean that you need to min-max your stats or spend 3 hours reading Reddit guides to make the ultimate spell sniper warlock build. Pew pew. Just give your character something they can rely on when things get wild. Please. For me. Tip number 3, and honestly, this is the most important one. Be cooperative. Your character doesn't have to be sunshine and friendship. You can play a brooding loner, the cynical mercenary, the grumpy old wizard, but they still need a reason to stay with the party. And my character doesn't trust anyone. Well, that stops being interesting when it turns into my character doesn't talk to anyone ever. So build in a reason, any reason, for your character to care about the team. Maybe they owe one of the other players a favor. Maybe they're chasing the same goal. Or maybe deep down, they do want friends. They're just very, very bad at admitting it. Think Geralt from The Witcher. Guy acts like he hates everyone. But he still rides into battle with his companions, even when they're being deeply annoying. That's the energy we want. And while we're at it, flaws are your friend. A character who's scared of spiders? Classic. Scared of water? That's pretty interesting. And finally, when you're building your character, ask yourself, what do they want? Please don't be just say, revenge because orcs burned my village. It's fine once, but it's been done a lot. It could be part of it. Instead, try something different. Maybe your character wants power, respect, money, or love. Maybe they're trying to find a long-lost sibling. Or become a famous hero so their crush back home finally notices them. Maybe they're just out here chasing the perfect pancake recipe. Something. Whatever it is, give it to them. Give them a want. An internal motivation will give you something to roleplay and give your DM something to, well, work with. So in a wrap-up, be brave. Say yes to the quest. Even if your character's freaking out inside. Be capable. Give your character a thing they can actually do. Be cooperative. Teamwork makes the dungeon work. And hey, throw in a few fears, flaws, and quirky motivations to bring them to life. That's the stuff that makes characters really fun to play and more interesting. Thank you all so much for watching. If you liked this video, hit that like button, subscribe for more D&T tips, character creation, rules, creatures, lore. I got plenty more videos on the way and a lot more out there. James from the Dungeon Puffin. Till next time, guys. Later.